time from last, and hold time. Now, what time from last means is the time it takes the camera to move from point A to point B. Well, let's just use point 1 and point 2 here. So, time from last, so by what this says here, right here, is that it's going to take 7.12641 seconds for the camera to move from the first point I set to the second point. That's basically it. And then hold time is pretty simple. Hold time is basically the amount of time that the camera stays at that point. So like if I were to put a hold time of say 3 seconds on this point camera, when I add the next point, the camera will take 7 seconds to go from point 1 to point 2. It will stay at point 2 for 3 seconds and then move on to the next camera when those 3 seconds are done. So that's basically it. I'll go ahead and put a few more points, show you how it's done. Then we'll run through it once and see how it looks. Alrighty, hit play again, see how it goes. Alright, so now I just saw my ship fly by, so I added a few points. Let's follow my ship here. Alright, 2 seconds. And see, the one thing you know about the camera is that you can flip it too. You don't have to stay on the set fast, so I can just fly around past my ship and then turn around, set the camera like this. Wow, that's a nice picture. Let's move this over a little. Try and get most of the ships in the shot. Add point. Alright, so looking at the point list, look at points, doesn't matter. Each of them are the same. So if you highlight here, it'll go back, whatever. So this looks, looking at this, point 2 takes 7 seconds from point 1 to get to point 2. Then it'll take 2 seconds from point 2 to point 3, and then 10 seconds from point 3 to point 4. Now, in order to accurately get what you want to place, you will have to fiddle around with the time from last and hold times so that the camera actually looks at what you want to look at when you want to look at it. That's why DemoRecord, it takes a couple hours if you have a longer DemoRecord or this and that, and so this allows you to move everything the way you want it to move it. So actually, let's go ahead and save it. Now, I forgot to mention that you need to hit save after you edit anything, because if you don't, the engine won't recognize it, and it'll just play the default. And then in any case, if you edit something like you delete a point or fix a point or fix a hold time, whatever, you need to save it. Otherwise, it'll revert back to the previous version that you had. But the good thing is it won't, auto delete what you did. So all you need to do is just go ahead and hit save. So hit save. And it does take some time. The more adjustments you've made, the longer it does take to save it. It might actually take longer because I'm using Fraps right now. So let's just see. There we go. Okay. So now, like I said, total time, total move time. Now see, they're the same because I didn't add or adjust any. I didn't add any hold times or anything. So everything is the same, just like the path time and path move time. Now that's basically the same thing as total time and total move time. It's just this is the time it takes that the camera path is taking. So let's go ahead and hit rewind. And once again, rewind does take, that was pretty fast. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to take this off, take this transparent, and let's see how it looks. Oh, you see, the camera went a little too fast for my ship and passed it up. See, I'll have to adjust that later so that the camera stays with my ship while it's looking. And that's basically a demo record. Wow, this was actually pretty fun. This whole mission. But you know, after several hours, the demo record, it'll look something like this.